You look at Cleveland and number one overall defense, number one against the run. I think they're four against the pass. When you watch the film on them, what's the one thing, Jared, maybe that stands out the most about them?
One thing, I don't know. They're sound. They play hard. They rush hard. Obviously, Miles is a big part of that. They're good in the back end too. They're really good in the back end. They're kind of good at every spot, and that's what these good defenses typically are, and they're no different.
When you watched the film of your game Monday night versus Baltimore, how much did you appreciate just how well that line played really across the board?
Yeah, they really did. And that's 2 weeks in a row now they've done that. And another tall test for them this week, and I'm excited to see them come out and do it again.
Specifically, what do you think of the progress that Tate has made over the last couple?
Yeah, it's been great. And it's just reps, man. It really is. For any of these young guys, it's just more reps he gets, the better he's going to be. And I think he's played great.
What has Graham added to their defensive front?
Who? The rookie? I'm sorry, our Graham. Yeah, he's a good player too. Yeah, he's a really good player. Gets off the ball fast. He's athletic. He can do everything. He's kind of a perfect three technique, and he's a tough guy to block. I won't be blocking him, but our guys will.
When you have an Aleem and Hutch situation, when you have a really talented guy inside next to a really talented edge rusher, just the dynamic of that and how difficult that is to prepare for him, and what are the challenges of that?
Yeah, well, certainly you can't slide to both of them, so they'll line up opposite each other, and it leaves somebody one-on-one, and it's our guys' job to go win those one-on-ones. And those guys are good players, but we got good players too.
Speaking of your Graham, Jared, when he's playing as soundly as he has the past two games, how do you see that stabilize Christian and Tate?
Yeah, it helps a ton. When he's on it, it really helps a ton. It helps all of us. Helps me a ton when he's on it and he's doing what he needs to do and playing well. But really above the neck, when he's able to get those points out and direct traffic a little bit up front, it helps everybody and certainly helps those guards.
How did you see the work on communication after week one come to life back on the road on Monday night?
Yeah, shoot. I mean, I don't think we had any pre-snap penalties. Got in and out of plays pretty good. Communicated well. There might have been one where we didn't communicate great, but that can happen on the road. But dude, it was a good bounce back for us from that first week of not doing that to a high level.
Was it just about reps, like you said with Tate too, just like getting used to the guys?
It wasn't Tate. I mean,
not just Tate. I meant just like reps with the new look offensive line.
Sure. I think. Yeah, you'd like to continue to get better at it, though. I think there's still room to improve in that area, and but yeah, the O-line's starting to gel together now. You can see it, and they feel good next to each other. It seems, and I thought it was great the other night.
Jared, 937 yards, I think, 90 points the last 2 weeks. Is this a good 2 week stretch as you guys have been on since you've been here?
I don't know. It feels like it. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Again, another tall test this week, and got to try to do it again.
Jared, had a lot of success stopping run. I'm just curious if there's anything you can do operationally as a quarterback to positively influence your team's run.
Ooh, good question. We have a lot of plays where we call two different runs, and I got to get to the right one. That's not extremely high level, but it's part of my job. And then some of the fakes. If I can hold a backside end with a fake, that's another part of my job. But other than that, hand it off where it needs to be handed off and get out of the way.
Can you talk about the value of play sequencing and how it puts stress on the defense, knowing that you guys can run multiple things, show something early in the game, and then basically play off of that out of the same package, same format?
Yeah, that's like kind of the whole thing. You'd like to do is set things up throughout a game, and good offenses do that, good play callers do that, and the last 2 weeks certainly we've done a good job of that, and show them something all game and then get to something else, or change tempos out of the huddle, all sorts of different things we can do, motions, shifts, the whole thing, and it keeps defenses on their heels.
Jared, I got in here a little late, but at what point did you understand and recognize that Jahmyr Gibbs and Demo Montgomery, that tandem could just be special? Was it a specific?
Yeah, the day they got here, they really, both of them. I saw Demo from across the field for years in Chicago, and I was shocked when they let him walk. And then when we landed him, it was like, holy smokes, we just got one of the best backs in the league. And then you draft Gibbs, and it's like, wow, we got two of the best backs in the league. And they feed off each other. They're both obviously incredibly hardworking and good players, but I think the energy, they kind of feed off each other. One of them's running well, the other guy wants to run well too, and they're as good as it gets.
So many good passes pass rushers in this league, right? Every week it seems like you talk to a tackle and you're like, yeah, I've got a great one again this week. But obviously Miles is, up there. Just how much do you like these kind of matchups? When I know you guys aren't directly across from each other, but when you face another elite pass rusher, how much do you love those kind of matchups to maybe even just one up the other guy if you can?
I don't even think about it that way. To be honest, it's every game presents its different challenges, and I'm rooting for Miles, and I'm sure he's rooting for me. And it's going to be a fun competition on Sunday. But I don't think I ever really see it as me versus another guy. It's me really against myself.
You speak about being a quick turnaround, but how do you guys not fall into it being a trap game where you come off an emotional high like the Monday night and then coming back home? But how do you guys keep that focus to not turn this into a trap game at all?
Yeah, I don't even know if you could call any NFL game a trap game. I can understand emotions being high, and it makes it more difficult to come back after that. But it's ultimately every game in the NFL takes a certain amount of focus, and a certain amount of drive and willingness. And it's like, if you don't show up, you're gonna, get your butt kicked. So, and we all know that, and that's the standard.
What jumps out about their offense?
Yeah, I think they got a good team, man, and I think they can do some stuff on offense. And I'm excited. I think we have a lot of opportunities this week. I think we have an opportunity to really show out as a defense, and that's the goal.
Go back to the short week thing. There's a couple of different ways to have a short week in the NFL. What's uniquely challenging about the Monday to Sunday turn?
The Monday to Sunday, yeah. Well, you get one off day, obviously being Tuesday, and then you're kind of back Wednesday. What's nice is practice is a little bit more chill, which is cool. But obviously, you're already a little bit behind on the 8 ball, especially people that play on Sunday at 1 o'clock. You have all of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then you're back on Wednesday rather than Monday night. You fly back. You're already behind the 8 ball and sleep. It is what it is. But hey, it's fun. We're in the NFL, and we have a fun opportunity every single week.
Hey, Aidan, on your sack on Monday night, the move to the inside, is that a move that you're setting up over the course of the game? Are you reading the tackle just on that play? Can you explain how that move and that sack kind of comes to be for you?
Yeah, I kind of I saw an opportunity and I took it, and it was kind of more of a play action look. So he was pretty aggressive trying to show me run, but I kind of read it quickly and got out of it and made a play.
Now that you had a chance to watch film a little bit further of the Rams game, what do you think went into unlocking the pass rush there? 7 sacks.
I think kind of like I said in the media, I think it's when you marry good rush with good coverage, a lot of good things happen, and we were able to take advantage of a lot of those opportunities to get the quarterback on the ground too. Because a lot of the times you can have a good rush and good coverage, but when you go against a guy like Lamar, he can squeeze his way out of some stuff. So we were really good on getting the quarterback down and executing the rush plan.
Joe Flacco's not as mobile, but still very savvy for a quarterback at his level. What kind of problems and difficulties can he present?
For sure. I think definitely not as mobile as Lamar, but he knows that, and so he's going to get the ball out quick. He's going to, when he gets pressure, he's going to find ways to get that ball out because he knows his game. And but he's a great quarterback, and obviously he's been doing it for years now. So it's going to be fun. We have a good opportunity against him, and we got to show out and give him our best.
Did you tell Amik that you were following his lead on the punch out?
Of course. Ever since I've seen Amik get the 2 fumbles against Tennessee last year, I was like, that dude, he does it right.
Probably the first one and probably the whole Campbell lineage of my family to see a plastic surgeon. So I'm disappointed in that, but yeah, they did a good job. They got it fixed.
Plastic surgery. Explain what do they have to take?
They just did stitches. It was super easy. Yeah, I just had to go to a plastic surgeon. I know it looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks good. I have no idea. I think I don't know if I had to guess, like 8 or 9. Yeah,
You said the hole was big enough that you could stick your tongue through it?
yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It was kind of gross. But did I do it? I didn't do it until like I figured out like I could honestly, and then I was like, this is really weird, and that probably shouldn't be that way. And then at that point, like I got it like patched up and it was all good. But then after the game, that's when like I really noticed like this is really like disgusting. Because at first I thought I bit my tongue or I thought I bit the inside of my mouth, and then it like kept bleeding. And then I got over the sideline and the trainer's like, let's go to the tent. And I'm like, that's not good. And then I'm in the tent, and then I felt like them like pushing the skin together, and it like felt really weird. Then I got in the locker room and I saw, like I looked in the mirror, I'm like, this is not gonna be that bad. Like it's just a scratch. And it's kind of just opened up. But yeah. Halftime we just it was a third quarter, I think. So they just glued it during the game. Yeah.
Coach Campbell loved the thought of you spewing blood all over, yelling calls.
It's not that, like, people try to make it seem like it's, like, super tough. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they put their mind to it, can do it. So all you got to do is be able to breathe, like, be able to say the call and breathe, and you're all good. Yeah. But
the broadcast said you caught a helmet. You said in the locker room you think you got a cleat. Did you figure
yeah, I got kicked in the face. I'm not by a teammate. I was trying to just help him up. So it's just a freak accident thing. Yeah. Yeah, he said sorry, but it's not his fault. I was just trying to help him up. And now I'm like going to rethink helping people up. I think they can help themselves up.
If that wasn't like the worst thing you played through, what's the worst thing you played through?
Played through? I don't even know. Yeah, not really. Nah, it's all good. I mean, in high school, I cut my head open, and that seems like kind of comparable. But that was a long time ago. I can't even remember that. I mean, there's a video like of me in high school with this headband on, and people thought it was like a headband I was wearing. No, I cut my head open. Elbowed me. Like someone went above me, someone jumped higher than me, and then brought their elbow down on my head, and I had to get a bunch of stuff in my head. So. A basketball. Because, you know, I want you to say championships in basketball, you know. Exactly. It did help to have, like, someone in the NBA on my team, but I still won. So, AJ Green. He's the plays with the Bucks. Dog. Mm-hmm.
Did you finish that game? They caught the elbow? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's not that crazy. When you get like caught up in everything, you just want to play. So, yeah, I don't know.
Jack, was there ever a question that you were going to stay in the game on Monday night?
No, because I think we got it fixed. It was easy. Yeah, super easy. I'm telling you, bro, anyone can do this. They act like it's crazy. I'm telling you, you get in a game, Monday Night Football, your adrenaline's going, you don't feel anything. No, like right when it happened, but I thought I bit my tongue, or I thought I bit the inside of my mouth because it like will bleed sometimes. And then I figured out it was a little bit worse than that. So, but it looks good now. It does. It was when BB dropped the pick. Mm-hmm. I know. It's gonna be hidden. It's all good.
How do you feel like just looking back on that defensive effort that you guys had? I mean,
yeah, I feel like we did a good job. I feel like there was some times of miscommunication and let up some explosive stuff, but I feel like overall we did a good job. But now it's on to Cleveland, and I mean, Joe Flacco's a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of experience. He plays the game the right way. I feel like their tight ends are really good. They got good young backs, and then they got a hungry receiving core. So it'll be a good matchup. I think their offensive line's solid, and so we're gonna have to go out and play hard, because I feel like it's a Cleveland team that is not normal to, like, usually, you know, Cleveland is like, usually you're playing them and they're kind of at the end of the season and they're kind of like, no, they're not making the playoffs. This team's hungry and they got the right guys on the team, and so it's gonna be a good fight.
That's with Judkins in college at all? Did you play him?
No, because he transferred, I believe, from, I don't know where from, but I think he transferred into Ohio, maybe Oklahoma State. I could be mistaken, but I never. Yeah. No.
cases where maybe the numbers don't match up with the tape when you watch them?
Oh, yeah, I would, for me, in my honest opinion, yeah, I feel like they do a really good job they just play hard, and they got a lot of good playmakers. So, I mean, it's going to be a good test for us. And obviously then them as a team, I feel like their defense is really good too. So we're definitely going to have to limit explosive plays this week.
Feel about your own play so far this year? I mean, 3 games in, you feel more comfortable. You look.
Yeah, no, I feel like just got to keep progressing. I mean, there's always things you can improve. For me, I feel like I've done a good job just communicating and getting everyone on the right call. So I need to continue that, but we'll see. Just keep taking it one day at a time.